there they go. See them over there? That looked like a really good fish too. Oh yeah, got it. That's a good one too, I think. Oh yeah, nicer one. He just came up on those shad there for a second, showed where he was at. That's a good one. Oh man, he just engulfed it. That's a good one right there, that's cool. He got it. He got it good. There we go. He really got it. He's like, you're all mine. We better get some pliers, get that one out. But it's in a good spot. There's no vitals right there. It should be just fine. There we go. Well, we finally got around a few that are feeding on shad. Find a few that bite a little bit better. That was fun. Let's do that again. All right, guys, we're fishing the Loco Rico. It's a new Loco Rico. It's a sideways paint job. What we've done is make sure that you can see that eyeball and the side of the bait from underneath. So we rotated the paint job just to give that extra appeal. You know, a lot of these fish, they really get a lot of fishing pressure. Fish are just more educated than ever. And so you want to give them that extra little thing to make them bite. You know what I mean? So that's what we're looking for. And we're going to see if we can't get a few big ones this morning and get some good topwater action. We're starting kind of early summer, late spring. And so it's a great time to throw topwaters. See if we can't get a big one. We got pretty good clarity for them to come up from a little ways here. Water's pretty clear. There's one. Little guy. Boy, he just sipped it. Sometimes they blast it, sometimes they sip it. There we go. Yep, he came up and just sipped it. Little guy, you got to watch these little ones. They're the most dangerous ones, I think. They get you more often than the big guys. The fish are healthy looking. He just came up and sipped it. You know, sometimes they just, you know, you think of the topwater bites, a really good blast. Sometimes they do that. And that was a sneaky one right there. Well, we got quite a few bluegill spawning, and just when you start getting close to June, a lot of those big ones, they will eat those big bluegills if they get them isolated up off the bottom. We come over one of those big trees, and so we're gonna tie on a bluegill pattern. I like to use a little loop knot. Gives it a little more ability to walk left and right when you pop it. And so we'll give a little bit of room on there for that bait to move around a little bit. Get it through there, made it small, but that little loop knot kind of keeps it from cinching down all the way on the eye there. And then we got a little bit of room for it to walk. You can see. That gives me just a little bit of room. There we go. We need a little bit of that. We'll get the Copperstate bag out. right, we're gonna help this bluegill out just a little bit here, guys. You wanna make sure you got something because it stains your carpet, but I'm gonna put a little bit of chartreuse on this thing. I like that little bit of chartreuse. If you ever look at a bluegill tail in the water, it looks kind of like it's got that chartreuse hue. And so we're just going to doctor that up a little bit. See how she does. Got some falling it. Let's see if they're bass. Yep. Well, he just sipped it. They're just kind of sipping it today. Little guy. It's that one. They've been eating all night is what it is. It's got shad all night. But he still came and got our little bluegill. There we go. Fat one. It'd be great if they'd get on those shad and get going. They went for a second. There we go. There we go. Ooh. Let's get out the shad colored one. Where'd that one go? Got him. That was a fun bite. We'll stay back here and try not to spook them. Nice fish. A little nicer. You can see them down there. It's nice and clear today. You really see what's going on down there. That's fun. There's 100 of them following us down there too. A little better fish. They're over there. I found a few of them chasing some shads. That helped us out. We switched colors. We went to that Uno Moss color. Just a good, nice shad bone pattern. And got us one of the little shad eaters. All right, guys, I'll show you kind of how I got this rigged up. I'm gonna tie a mono leader onto my braid. I like the braided line for casting and movement. So I'm gonna just tie a crazy Alberto. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'll come back. 1. It's just faster. A lot of guys like the FG knot, and that one works great too, but it just takes a little longer. And we're in a hurry because they're boiling. And we like catching them when they're biting. We caught so many we had to retie. And so thought we'd just show you the leader and how we go about it. And we're going to tie a little loop knot on here. There's a number of ways to tie a loop knot. This is just a quick, easy one. I've taken and put a little overhand knot in the line, and then we run that tag line through the bait, and that gives us some room to kind of walk it. Gives the bait a little bit more action. I get it down there pretty close to the eye of the hook, and then I'm going to run it through that little knot that I've made, and then I'm going to come back through just to be safe on it. And moisten that a little bit so it doesn't get hot tying it up, and then we'll cinch it up. I want to cut that tag line off so it doesn't have a whole bunch of junk going on there, and then we'll go back to catching them. I see a few shad. Oh, there he is. There he is. You see, I see a few shad over there. I think this is a smallmouth. He's pretty acrobatic. Yeah, a little smallie. I was like, he's a little more acrobatic than the other ones. Few active fish over here. Got on some shad. This is a dangerous one. He's got a lot of fight in him. He couldn't get enough. Sorry, buddy. We didn't mean to interrupt your breakfast, but we kind of wanted to catch a few. He's still got a mouthful. You can see. He got a mouthful of them there. He's He's doing most of the eating probably, but he got 3 or 4 jammed in there. We'll let him go back to eating. Tell you a little about my equipment. Oh gosh, they're boiling like crazy. Let's talk about the equipment in a second. There we go. Oh, we come on. Get it. Oh, another one got it. We're going to talk about our equipment, but we got interrupted by a good boil. But oh, look at them all falling. Holy smokes, there's 100. So guys, I'm throwing today, a lot of times I like to throw my topwater on a medium to medium heavy rod. This is a good fish. And this is the, come here. This is the Phoenix M1. It's a 7.2 medium heavy. And I've got it set up with braid because I like the responsiveness of braid, to be able to snap that bait well. And so I've got it set up with braid, and then I've got a little leader. And almost the only time I ever use mono is when I'm throwing a Rico. So it's a bait that we pause, I get a good look at it. So I really kind of like to have that clear, and mono floats is the reason we don't use fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon is actually a little bit more clear, but the mono floats. So we want that bait to float, or the line to float, so we don't pull the bait down. But nice one on the Loco Rico. Again, it's a medium heavy action, 7.2 medium heavy. It's a Phoenix M1, and that gives me, it's got a soft tip on there, but it's got enough backbone down in here to, have some power and be able to cast well. Oh, they're boiling right here. We better cast. But just a good topwater rod. It's one I use for walking baits. Also use it for my popping baits like the Rico or the Loco Rico. There's a good one there if we can get him. Oh, smallmouth. That's got to be a smallmouth. Yep. That was an aggressive bite. You could tell it was a different fish, just different. That old smallie came up there and busted him. He was racing largemouth. He's like, I got to do everything I can to get him out of this school. He was racing some big largemouth. I'll try to not get hooked. Thank you, buddy. That was fun. The Loco Rico working pretty good. They just got jacked up. Come on. Dang, I threw left. I think they mainly work to the right. Oh, he had it. Dang it. I thought he had it better. Let's back off. I don't want to pull them to the boat. Sometimes you just pull your bait out of the water like that because I don't really want to draw them to us. I think they're going to boil again. A little shallower. Oh man, he just came out of the water. That was an awesome bite. Get it? He missed it. Let's get back here so we don't draw him to us. Oh, he got it. He got it. He got it. Look behind him. Holy smoke. Look right there, Jay. Look to your left. Holy cow, look at them all. He's getting it good. He got it real nice. It's a good one. A lot of these fish were kind of, oh, there's one. There's one. We just got a whole bunch of post-spawn fish. And so, there he is. A lot of them feeding on shad, some of them up around bluegill beds, a few still garden fry. But we found a nice shad boil. It's been fun. There's a whole bunch of bass hanging around. There's a good one there. Solid one. We're throwing the Loco Rico today. Brand new bait, just came out. Guys at Copperstate have them. I think they're the first to have them, and we're getting them good on them. Oh shoot, I pulled it away from them. They're just super aggressive because there's so many of them. I jumped the gun on that one. I thought he had it. That one got it. Not as big a one, but he's got it. He's bigger than I thought. Yeah, he is a pretty nice one. That was fun. Oh, it's a pretty one. Look at that. It's nice colors. That's a pretty fish. There we go. Hooked him good. And that was fun. It's the Loco Rico, guys. This one's the Uno Moss color. It's just kind of a bone, and it's got a little bit of blue-gray on top. Really on the side, but what looks like on the top. You know, again, we've got this sideways paint job. They get a really good look at that eyeball when they're looking up. They're not just looking at the bottom of the bait. And sometimes that makes those fish that just are a little bit more educated just go ahead and commit to the bait. They really see some detail, and that eyeball tricks them. See if we can draw one up out of that tree there. Oh gosh, did you see that? I got so excited because I saw him coming. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to let him get the bait and then set the hook. That was an amateur right there. I looked down there and saw him coming up on my electronics. I knew he was going to get it, so I got excited. But he showed himself there. It's a fun bite. But that's what not to do, folks. You just let him load up on it and then you set the hook. You want to watch and make sure that bait disappears. But that's what's so fun about topwater fishing. It's just that exciting. You got that anticipation. And then when you look down on your, I've got my active target, the Lowrance shoots out, you know, that live. I could see the fish coming up and I was like, oh, here he comes. I got excited. I've been doing it for 100 years. I still love it. I get so excited. Oh, he got it. That's a good one. Nice little fish. But, oh man, that's a dangerous one. He's not quite done. He's not quite done. There we go. That was a good one. That was a fun one. It's a thick little guy.